Second half of the title match here from Strike Zone at Sunset Station. A huge shot in the mulligan format. That's a 9th frame strike for Sergio Torres. I don't know if we lost the first half or not, so just to recap, that's Torres' screen there on the left. He is in the 230s right now against Cortez Schenk, who can max out for 239. They each have 1 mulligan left after burning through a couple each in this title match so far. Cortez the top seed today at plus 313, while Sergio is trying to sweep the weekend. This is basically a must strike, and will be mulliganed if he doesn't get it. He does get the light hit, and that's so important because it saves the mulligan as well. Cortez has had trouble getting the ball to go through the pins the right way on this tricky 48-foot Statue of Liberty pattern. It's 48 feet in the middle and much shorter than that on the outside, so you run the risk of some huge over-under if you miss in one of those directions. First shot in the 10th. Oh, what a huge break that was! Somehow gets the outsides of the rack to cave in. William Robbins is the top seed in the handicap division. He ran away with the tournament in handicap. We'll talk more about that over there. He's got to beat Abigail Harling, a newcomer, by 25 in order to win his second career handicap title. Right now, will Tez win 85 or will Serge sweep the weekend? And that ball sailed on him. Obviously, we'll be using his 4th and final mulligan, using every single one in this match, and he is befuddled. They had to talk for a long time about whether to use mulligans earlier. Everyone that he used was debatable, but also totally valid that he used them. We'll get it. I don't want to make all the beep noises while he's bowling. He gets so laser focused. So this is a mulliganed shot. Oh, wow. Ring 10. So of course he's stuck with that ring 10 right now, which puts him to finish at 228. There you go. Oh shoot. Can someone run up and call that, please? Anybody? Anybody? Oh, there he is. There we go. Anyway, Tez is going to finish at 228 with the spare. Basically, Serge has 2 chances to mark in the 10th, is what it's going to boil down to. Wouldn't it be interesting if he doesn't mark the first time? Because you got to remember, he can he can mulligan the spare too. If he happens to go 9 out, he could shoot. You know, he could always mulligan the spare shot. This is fairly irrelevant here. The count's not going to come into play on this. 228 is pretty good, but that is a frustrating 228 for Tez, the way that's shaped up. And Serge with a golden shot to sweep the weekend here. 1 mark in 2 cracks out. So if he doesn't strike, it's really interesting whether he mulligans the non-strike or waits to see if he misses the spare and mulligans the spare shot. I really want him to not strike here because I want to see that decision be made. Party pooper, you big party pooper.
I just want to see mulligan section.
That would have been so much more interesting if he didn't strike on that shot. Darn you, Sergio!
Mulligan.
Yeah, mulligan that. Mulligan there you go. That would be the ultimate, Well, there you go. He can knock him over no matter how he does them all of a sudden. What a weekend for Torres. Maybe he'll even stick around for a winner's picture today. Who knows? He failed to do that yesterday. For the 2nd consecutive week, enjoy your commute home. Well, it won't be that long because I know how you drive. But don't do that tonight. It's scary as heck out there. And all credit to Serge. Takes down top seed Tez. Back-to-back on the weekend. 5 on the career. Serge is surging, kids. Beats a 4 mulligan Tez. Wow. Wouldn't have put the odds on that one. Good stuff. We have William and Abigail still to go over in the handicap division. We still love you, Tess. Well, let's stay tuned for that. Uh-oh. I don't know, something bad was about to happen there. I had to catch it in case it did. All right, let's see here. And we're gonna stay right where I am. After all that, we're gonna move the camera right back here. Mr. Vegas himself, William Robbins. Wow, take that, Mr. Vegas. Not only is that the 4, 7, 9, 10, but the 10's off spot a little, so that's even tougher than it ordinarily would be. Yikes. We call him Mr. Vegas because he's from Prescott in Arizona, but he has done, gosh, 90% of his damage on tour in the Mojave Conference. You know, it's just a mental thing. He has much more confidence when he bowls up here because he's had his good results, and just, you know, the confidence breeds confidence. As a result, here he is with the most dominant performance of his career here today. Let's see if we can give this a shot. That's pretty close. Nope, didn't quite hook in the back there. He has yet to strike in the title match, though. He had marked 6 spares in a row. There's his scoreboard. No, that's a Matt Ryan. There's the scoreboard. See that open in the 7th. And newcomer Abigail Arlene's scoreboard here. She's going to be coming with the spare up. She only has 1 open so far, too, and she's getting 25 pins a handicap. So advantage Arlene. The Boulder City High School bowler. Good to see some new faces out of the Southern Nevada High School program. Seeing what we can do out here in JBT. Oh, and she gets a bad break there as the reverse Brooklyn doesn't get the 5 or 10 to stand and fall out, and she's stuck with that 5-10 split. Earlier in the stepladder, David Jepsen won round 1 over Kyle Wilson. David got past Tyler Hedges in round 2, and then Harling stopped Jepsen 237 to 222 in round 3. Pretty middle scores today. Low pluses to make the handicap cut, low minuses to make the scratch cut on 48 feet of fun, Statue of Liberty. It's 48 feet, but it's only between the 3rd arrows is that long patch. Right there, it's much shorter, so you really have to control your break point on this pattern. When you miss left, it's just going to hydroplane. If you miss right, it's going to hook at your feet. As you see the hydroplane portion of that. So through 7 frames, she trails by 5 but gets 25, so a 20-pin overall lead for Abigail.
Come on, Abby.
Tim Hill won 21 today, becomes the first bowler to win 21 twice, so I guess he won 42. 21 was won twice in one day today. It's a perfect city, and he did it with 777s too. That's the worst part. 21 got hit twice today. Blaine Hurst hit it out in New Mexico today, so quick $200 just for showing up. Abby obviously getting some good coaching as she takes her time. Tall girl, a lot of speed down there, and a lot of Brooklyn for her, but that doesn't seem to bother her one bit. So, sure it bothers her opponents just fine, but oh well. Good turnout today. Thanks to Sunset for hosting us as always. Miserable day outside. Brought a little more Seattle with me. Oh, Sam has a fun fact, everybody.
If you mulligan a mulligan,
yes,
that's considered mulliganception.
Boo. Jeff was really good at bowling.
Well, he was, and is still. He did it yesterday. He did it on my pair.
Hang on, ball. There we go. No problem. Confided him. Here's another fun fact for you, Sam.
Yes.
Why do cows have hooves instead of feet?
Because they're part horse.
Because they lack toes. Womp, 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 womp. There's William Robbins. And he gets a pretty good break there to only leave the 2 pin on the very light hit. Neither of these bowlers have a whole lot of rotation on the ball, so they're both kind of trying to just point it up into the oil. You like that one? There's David Jepsen making his first top 5, hanging around to watch the rest. So Wilson and Skylar McGowan both lost their first stepladder match, which was convenient because then they got to play each other for the U17 title. And I only had 1 5th place plaque today, so they played for the plaque and the title, and Wilson doubled in the 10th to win that by 8 pins. Fried Tez, you're gonna be okay.
No, I need to go change my ball roll, probably all my layouts, my stuff, because I've rung 10 24,000 times.
Says the guy who just beat 200 other Team USA contestants
No,
in this
I really
house.
do. I probably need to change my layouts or something.
Oh my goodness. Should throw more ebonite.
My ebonite balls that look good. I'm not saying they're bad or anything, but they are good. I used them earlier, but they didn't match up there. It's not matching up. It did not match up. Just be happy they don't have to. I really shot the same score. Go ahead.
Oh, Robin's starting to run out of frames here. He's still only got a 2-pin lead. He has to make up 25 total. Got to have the spare to make that happen, and he does. Nice job at a pretty tricky 2-4-5. William won the 2014 main event for his lone career JBT title. That's a nice whip. That's a nice title to have if you're only going to win one. Win the largest and second most important we offer. Sometimes I think these rookies don't realize what they're doing by making cuts and making finals and getting to title matches. That is hard to do in our tournaments. Some guys and gals have bowled dozens, 100 tournaments and never made the title match. Here is Arlene with a chance to win it all here. If she can stay clean, she should do it. Has she considered a house in Brooklyn? Brooklyn is lovely this time of year. I have no idea if she's doing it on purpose or not, but the Brooklyn, when you throw the ball that straight on a pattern like this, it might not even hurt you. Because she's liable to leave things like pocket 5s and 5-7s if she clips the oil on the right side. She did leave that 5-10 on the Brooklyn side, but other than that, she's leaving makeable stuff. And really, let's see, 8 out here would be about as bad as she could get. That'll be 159. Williams can still get 185, which is 26 pins. So I think I just backed into figuring out that she needs 9 pins on 2 balls to win. Nope. I think that's 9 pins on 2 balls. We'll wait for the math to be official here. She shouldn't think that. She should just go and make the spare. I'm sure she's not sitting back here calculating handicap at this stage. $161 means that William would need 186, which is 1 more than he can get. So if she misses this, William can strike out to tie, is that right? I'm going to have to see if that's the case. Abigail, would you please just make this so I don't have to figure out this math? I can't math. It's weekend. Don't make me math today. It's all good. It's out. I was right the first time. I should just believe myself. Believe in yourself. Well, now it's going to make me second guess myself. The 9 out gives her 161. That's 214. William can get 185 for 213. Guess what, kiddo? No matter what William strikes out to lose by a pin, there is a brand new JBT champion. A brand new JBT bowler. William didn't strike out anyway, so now it becomes academic. Boy, Robbins was super good all day. This is a guy who bowls dozens of JBTs a year and came up with plus 133 for his first 5 games today. Continued to pour it on in the semifinals to get up to plus 264. That's going to be small consolation for him, as he's not going to be able to capture this title match. But a nice kid with a nice family, and he's going to shake it off and come right back at him in Tucson next week, I'd imagine, and be a force throughout the rest of the season. It's truly a good news, bad news day for the Robbinses. I've got to get the rest of Cliff's outfit on camera here. There's what he wanted to do the whole time. First strike in the title match comes on the fill ball for 173. A nice game, but not quite enough. Fine performance, but Miss Abigail, welcome to the title club. Clifford, stand up for just a minute. I got to get all this on camera. I really do. There you go. I mean, that is a fan through and through. Deserves credit for a little bit of web time for winning that. Travel safely, you guys too, as well. We'll see you soon.